Hey there, Virgo. I couldn't talk. My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your 2025 reading. We're going to use 3 decks, so we will get started here. If you came over from TikTok, thanks for showing up. Thank you for coming around. Please remember to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss anything if I post it. And if the whole TikTok thing falls apart, then I won't lose contact with you, right? For the rest of you, if you just found me by chance, then hi, how are you? You can always go over to TikTok and see me there too. That's where I am normally, but I'm trying to see what I can do over here in case that goes away, right? All right, Virgo, let's see what we get. So this is for my Virgos, and let's see, what is your overall lesson for the year of 2025? What are we going to get? So you get the Sun. That's a great one. Okay, so your lesson this year is to figure out how to be happy, right? To figure out where your happiness lies and how to achieve it. So I'll put that over there. That's a good thing. All right, now let's start. Okay, so what do you get for January? For January, you have the Two of Swords. There's no way for me to get it so you can see it very good. So yes, Two of Swords. So let's clarify. Two of Swords, so you're at some kind of a crossroads needing to make some sort of a decision. Either you don't have all the facts or you're not trying to see all the facts clearly, it looks like. Okay, but let's see what we get. So we get the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. So I feel like in January you are needing to make a decision that you probably don't want to about something. With the Eight of Swords, you're very much so up in your head. All the way to like decision paralysis. It looks like you're just overthinking this to death, Virgo, but that's not totally unlike you, huh? With the Five of Cups, the fear here, or the what you're trying to avoid, is this feeling of loss and regret. Well, that's what I have you doing in January. Let's see, what is the advice for January? The advice would be the Five of Swords. I think it would be to avoid conflict, whatever that means for you. Including conflict in yourself, you know, being conflicted in yourself and allowing yourself to be so trapped up in your head. Even if you make the wrong decision, sometimes it's better to just make a decision, right? Let's see what we get. Okay, let's go to February. February, you get Justice. So there you go. Things start coming together, right? Justice is a good thing. Okay, let's see what we'll clarify Justice with. Oh, so we're clarifying with the Two of Swords, which is what we just had before, and the Chariot. Give me one more. And the Eight of Pentacles. So I would say that in February, Justice, the scales are being balanced for you. This decision that you've had to make has caused a lot of confusion and uncertainty, but it would seem to me that you have made a decision at this point with the Chariot. That's speaking of victory and forward motion. And with the Eight of Pentacles, I believe that the decision you made was to go with whatever it is that you were the most invested in. Wherever you had the largest investment in whatever this is, be it a job, a person, I don't know, a situation, but whatever you had invested the most time and energy into is the direction you're going to take. It has to do with the fact that you feel like you've put the work into something and you want to be able to pull something back out of it, you know. All right, what's the advice for February? So your advice on that one is the Page of Wands. I think this speaks about you trying to keep yourself grounded, trying to make sure that your expectations are realistic within the situation, trying to be mature, trying to adult right here, okay, in February, but it looks like you're doing it very successfully, so there you have it. All right, what are we going to get for March? Well, I guess that's the one, Queen of Swords. All right, so in March it looks like you are very much so trying to make decisions head over heart. You're trying to make decisions very logically. You're being very fair. You're very honest. There's a lot of integrity at play here. But you're definitely trying to look at things honestly and be honest, both with yourself and with other people. What are we clarifying with? The Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you are trying to be honest with yourself and with others, and at the same time you're expecting nothing less in return. So I see it as you being very straightforward in March. I think you've made your mind up about whatever the decision was you had trouble making in January. In February, you've made up your mind and you're moving forward. And in March, you are putting it into play. You are, beginning to set forward a plan to get to where you want to be. With the Knight of Pentacles, no matter how hard you try, it seems like you're barely moving, if at all. Just moving very slowly, right? You had the Chariot back in February, but in March, it looks like it hits a speed bump or something's really moving slowly for you. That's how it feels anyways. With the Ace of Cups, this is all about some sort of a new love opportunity coming towards you. Doesn't mean you have to take it, but you can if you want to. That's what aces are. So if you're feeling it in March, it looks like you can go with that, huh? What is your advice for March? What do we get? Judgment. I feel like this is telling you not to be too judgmental on others around you. You don't know the whole story, I think maybe you're being a little judgmental and you need to rein that in March. But other than that, at least you've settled on a direction. Okay. For April, it looks like we're going to go with the Three of Wands. So you are definitely looking towards your future. That's what you're into in April. The world is opening up for you, it looks like, right? You're ready to go forward. What are we going to clarify that? The Three of Wands, we've got the World card, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So I believe that most of you are presenting here as the Queen of Wands, male or female, it makes no difference. Gender is very fluid in tarot. But you're in your feminine here, and as the Queen of Wands, you're very much so desirable and determined. You're somebody who sees what they want, and you go after it, no questions asked. And you don't stop till you get it, okay? That's one of the downsides to the Queen of Wands, is you have to be careful not to rack up a bunch of bad karma as you step on people to try to get to what you want or whatever. But everything can be tempered, right? With the World card here, it's meaning that you're looking towards your future with this Three of Wands. The World card is here because cycles are closing and opening. So there is a rather large cycle, it looks like, in your life, which would appear to me as one that was filled with indecision or uncertainty as you worked your way through this and made decisions here, right? That cycle is definitely closing out. And undoubtedly there will be some things or some people that will close out with it, But as soon as one closes, another one opens, okay? You have the Knight of Swords here, so I think that what are we in, January, April? You are gaining a ton of clarity. Clarity sounds like such a great thing, and it is often, but not always, what I'm saying? You're gaining clarity about who people are, where they stand, what you want, where you stand. Clarity can be painful at times. I don't necessarily feel like it's painful here, but I do feel like it's quite eye-opening. Maybe there were certain characteristics or situations that you had not really had a great grasp on yet, that you will now. Okay, and the advice on that is the Eight of Pentacles. So it is to remember that you will reap the benefits out of where you put the work, right? What you invest in is what you will be able to pull dividends out of, or, that's the way that works. It also means that you have to invest in things that will invest back in you, okay? That's what that's all about. So April looks not bad at all, right? We're doing good. Trying to find the sun here, okay? Let's see what we get for May. For May, we've got the Strength card. This is all about you learning how much inner strength you have or how to lean on it. Maybe learning what your strengths are, possible, right? Maybe this is some kind of journey to teach you what your strengths are in life. What do we get? We got the Fool, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Strength card is here because it's obvious in May there is some sort of betrayal afoot, whatever. It's nothing you can't handle. I mean, people make it sound like a big scare. It's unfortunate. Maybe it has something to do with what I was just speaking about in April, because I felt compelled to talk about how you were gaining clarity about people, and it wasn't always great to gain clarity. Sometimes it kind of sucks. So maybe that's part of this Ten of Swords. Maybe you've discovered somebody that you thought was, somebody that was going to be there for you or whatever, and instead they have turned out to be somebody that has betrayed you. Whatever the case may be, it's nothing that you can't get past. That's why the Strength card is here, because you have more than enough inner strength to push past this, okay? But it doesn't change the fact that sometimes it's unfortunate. With the Fool, I see you taking a leap of faith towards something new, something fun, huh? We're going to get to the sun here somehow, so there you go. With the Ace of Pentacles, now there's some kind of a new money-making opportunity or something that is attached to tangible wealth here, that is coming towards you. Here again, it's an ace. So it's, you have the opportunity. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. That's all that aces ever are, is an opportunity. They are an opportunity that's given to you. If you want it, then you grab it and you know, you go for it. And it's not even a guarantee that it's all going to work out hunky-dory and perfect, but it is an opportunity, okay? And if you don't take it, then you'll never know if it was going to work out, right? That's how I feel about that. Okay, so what is your advice on that one? Is justice. So realize in May that whatever this betrayal was, the scales will be balanced. You know what I'm saying? That's how the world works. That's how things work. You know, that's the way it goes. You know, somebody obviously does you wrong or dirty or deceptive or whatever the deal is here. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they get away with it. Okay, it all evens out eventually. So that's what Spirit's trying to let you know there. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do for June. June. What do we got for June? One more. Okay, there we go. We'll take that one. June. June, we have the Ten of Swords. Well, you're still focused on whatever this betrayal was. Okay, that happens. Not a great way to spend the summer, but okay, let's keep going. So we have the Ten of Swords. What are we clarifying that with? What do we got? We're looking at June. We've got the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups. Give me one more. Four of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Sun. So whatever this betrayal was, or is to come, I guess, right? It shakes your foundation, because fours are all about your stability, your security, your foundation, right? What everything's built on. With the Four of Wands, this was definitely somebody who was some sort of soulmate to you, some sort of, you know, somebody who was intended to be in your life. Understand, though, that people are intended to be in your life for a variety of reasons. You sign contracts for what you want to learn or feel when you're down here, having this experience, you know. So this is somebody that you signed a contract with, and I don't know, maybe this was a karmic soulmate. This is somebody that was meant to teach you a lesson or teach you something that you needed to know. And it would appear, because you're spending 2 months worried about it, that they were successful, right? I guess. Yeah, with the Four of Cups, you're incredibly dissatisfied with the situation as it stands. Who wouldn't be? I mean, this is obviously somebody that was close enough to you that, you know, they could stab you in the back. This is somebody you trusted, so there you go. I'm not getting a pull right now that this is necessarily romantic, so that's a plus. There you go. You gotta take the pluses where you get them, right? With the Sun, the Sun is here to tell you that you'll get past this. You know what I'm saying? That this is a speed bump in life, and that's really all it is. It could be a big speed bump, but it's a speed bump, and you'll get to the other side of it. You just keep marching, right? And your actual advice on this month is the Seven of Cups, and that is telling you that this was not the only option. There are plenty of options out there. Matter of fact, this turned out to be a bad option, so to hell with it, right? That's what I feel like is happening for you in June. So now we're going to go to July. What have we got for July, Virgo? Okay, July, we get this one. So now we've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, just like it was back up there, to me is all about you on a quest for clarity, on a quest for truth, on a quest for, I don't know, things that have integrity, things that are deserving of your investment, I guess you could say, and knowing exactly what that investment is and where you stand. Clarity is the big message for me on that. That's too many, guys. We're not going to do it like that. Come on, let's get 3. What do we got for that? We've got the Queen of Cups, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. Anytime I get 2 queens in something that I'm doing when I'm pulling 3 cards, to me that's a bit of an issue. So this Queen, the Knight of Swords right here is all about gaining clarity. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and right between them we have a Tower. To me that means that there is some sort of an issue here. I don't know if I'm speaking to a masculine or a feminine, but it doesn't matter. It looks like there are 2 feminines that are trying to compete for some kind of a masculine, okay? All 3 of you could be men, all 3 of you could be women. It doesn't make any difference. It's energy, okay? But 2 people that are in their feminine are definitely competing for somebody that's in their masculine, and this is causing a Tower moment, for sure, okay? Quite possibly, I guess that could be what the betrayal's been about, right? Maybe that's what this whole issue has been right here through your summer. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like whatever it is that happened here has already basically happened, and you are trying to get to the bottom of it. You're trying to find clarity, find out where you stand, what took place, who did what, where, why, when. You are a Virgo, so You want the facts for sure. Okay? That's how I see that. What is your advice on that one? We're getting the Magician. Be careful what you manifest in July, okay? Because you can manifest something for the wrong reasons, and then when you get it, you don't know what to do with it, okay? So just be careful what it is that you are manifesting in your life, okay? Let's see. Got that one. What do we get in August? August. All right, for August, we got the Nine of Pentacles. Well, whatever happened through the summer here, it looks like by August you are sitting very pretty, very much so single, very much so independent of anybody. You don't need anybody. You may want somebody with you, but you don't need them. You have built your own everything. You know, you've gotten to the Nine of Pentacles all by yourself, and you don't need anybody's help to get you anywhere. You're also not doing what anybody's telling you to do. Okay, you're your own person, thinking with your own mind, doing whatever it is you want to do. And very successfully, it looks like. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's very abundant and definitely sure of themselves and moving in a direction. So, what do we get for that? Now I've got the Page of Swords, the Empress, and the Knight of Wands. So with the Page of Swords, I feel like this is some sort of a message coming towards you. More truth, I guess. More clarity coming towards you, right? At this point, I believe you are presenting here as the Empress, okay? Male or female, it makes no difference. It just means that you're showing those qualities, meaning that you can take anything. We could sit you in the middle of the desert with, you know, some sunflower seeds and a little bit of water and come back in 2 weeks and you have plants. You can nurture and grow almost anything. You can make anything, you know, you can nurture it into fruition. That's what you do. You make things, you know, grow. You give birth to new ideas, new things, new children, whatever, and make them grow. So there's some sort of a message coming towards you. You are sitting here as the Empress, and with the Knight of Wands, I get the feeling that this message makes you angry, is what I feel like. You're still sitting pretty in the Nine of Pentacles, but understand that passion and all that is great. It's a great side of the Wands situation, but the other side of that would be anger and tempers, right? I'm feeling like you're sitting pretty with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. You're looking great. Everybody is like in awe of how wonderful you're doing, you know? And then this message comes forward and it gets you really ticked off. And I think this is a warning that you have to try to keep your temper in check. Keep your passions reined in, right? Don't let yourself fly off the handle there in August. Okay? Let's see what we got for September. Nobody is worth it. Nobody's worth you getting in trouble for or anything else, right? Okay. September. Oh, look. September, we got the Ten of Cups. See? Told you just had to hang on. So, Ten of Cups in September. What are we clarifying that with? Let's see. We got Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So I feel like the way that you are getting to your Ten of Cups is by walking away from whatever this was in August, by turning your back and walking away from the situation that had you in this turmoil since whatever, May or June, right? It's been a long summer for you, okay? But that's over now. I think you come to the conclusion, whatever this message is that makes you angry, that you have to hold on to your temper, I believe that that sets you free in some ways so that you can look forward to your future. You walk away from whatever it is that was the issue back here, and you take on much more of a Queen of Pentacles sort of a stance, which is very much so a person who has their eye on the prize. They've made their mind up. This is what they want, whatever it is, and you're going to work towards that. And you're not going to let anything derail you along the way, like this silliness that's happened through the summer. You know, you just won't put yourself in a position where that's going to happen. You just don't. You know, little things happen, you just push past it. You know, and I think that's your mindset, which is an awesome mindset to have right there. We have the Eight of Swords, so you're still overthinking. Actually, the Eight of Swords was supposed to go back 1 month. Oops. So what was that? June, July, August. So August was the Eight of Swords with all this, you're going to get mad. That was the overthinking. Now we're going to go to September. I've never done this before. This was a new thing for me here. We get the King of Cups. So you're looking for emotional balance. So the Ten of Cups is you're going towards your emotional fulfillment. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles because you got your eyes on the prize. With the Eight of Cups, I feel like you've walked away from this dilemma you've been in for the last few months. Three of Wands, you're looking towards your future. And King of Cups, it's all about being emotionally stable and grounded. Okay? All right. We got through that one. Let's see what's next. What were we on then? Oh, I got lost. June, July, August. Okay, let's go with October. Sorry, guys. Here we go. October is, okay, we got the Five of Cups in October. So you're feeling some sort of a sense of loss or regret right here. You know, you had to walk away from something that you thought was probably going to be there for a long time, and it didn't quite pan out the way you wanted it to. That's happened sometimes. You just got to adjust and adapt. Right now we've got the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, right? So I think that you've had to face some truths that you didn't want to face, dealing with some people that have betrayed you. With the Hermit, I think you've now chosen to pull your energy back and try to, you know, get grounded, reassess the situation, and try to shine light on it. With the Nine of Cups, this was absolutely something that you felt was your wish fulfillment. You know, it is what it is. I feel like it's something you thought was, because I feel like at this point by October, you haven't realized that it wasn't. You know, that wasn't the direction you needed to go in. With the Five of Cups, there's going to be a sense of loss and regret. You cared, you know what I mean? That's what it is. Your advice on this is the Page of Pentacles. Basically, your advice is to keep marching. You know, slow and steady is going to win this race. The tortoise or the hare, you're going to be the tortoise right now. Just keep taking small steps forward towards the goal that you wanted, and you'll get there. Okay? That's what I see for October. Let's go with November. What do we got in November? Okay, that's the one. We got the Seven of Pentacles. So come November, it looks like you're rolling up your sleeves and getting back to work towards this goal that you wanted. Okay? Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. We're going to go with the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So you're trying to put this heartbreak behind you over this union and still manage to somehow hold on to this emotional stability that you found, which I feel is fairly newfound for you. You know, maybe you had it up here in the beginning, but I think it's been a long summer, like I said. So now you've managed to, it's all about you managing to grow, honey. It's about you managing to understand who people are and what people should be in your life, and, you know, that kind of stuff. Who your real friends are, or however you want to look at it. Your advice here is the Moon. Your advice here is to realize that you don't know and see everything, okay? It's also to lean on your intuition, right? You need to lean into your intuition at this point, because it's screaming at you, I'm sure. By November, what were we in? November? By November, it's screaming at you, okay? Let's see what we got for December. All right, in December, now we're looking at the Four of Wands. So, I'm thinking that means you got a new soulmate coming in. That's how I see this. Let's see what we got. We've got the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and Justice. So with the Four of Pentacles, you're still having a little bit of trouble letting go of the past, okay? I can read this two ways. Four of Pentacles, you're having a little bit of trouble letting go of the past. Six of Pentacles, you are now looking for something that has reciprocity. You're looking for a situation where there truly is equal give and take, knowing that that will be your justice in this entire situation. The other way to look at this, and this is not to breed delusion into anybody, but I'm just saying I have to say what I see. The other way to look at this would be if this person that gave you all this hell through the summer is some kind of twin flame to you, then it's possible that this person is coming back around in December because they are your higher level soulmate. And this time they're going to try to, you know, make a go at reciprocity with you and giving you equal give and take. And this will be your justice in the situation. You're going to have to take the reading whichever way it fits for you, okay? All right, let's see what we got. What's your advice? Your advice is the Eight of Cups. So your advice, if this is your twin flame and they come back around to try to make it right, is to walk away, okay? I think that's pretty much the gig on the whole thing there. I think this is that person that put you through all this through the summer trying to come back and claiming that they've changed. And your advice, though you don't have to take it, is to walk away because they have not really changed. So, you're walking away in what? What are you walking away for? In lieu of your happiness. Because your happiness can't be found within a situation where there's no reciprocity or a situation where there's no respect. So to strive towards your happiness, you're going to have to probably leave that behind if you want to. Okay, there you go. So Virgo, this is what I have for you. I'm not a great sugarcoater, but anyways, I just read the cards how I see them. I assure you, you will be fine. I assure you, you are better than whatever this situation is, and you will find better. I have no doubt. Okay. This is just life lessons. That's what it is, right? It'll all be good. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Take care.